her call again, and then she just added another phone number to the 13-year-old grandson who's possibly with the daughter. Step out with this.
2412.
Veteran crisis hotline's calling in, so they have a female veteran off her medication. She's at work to Safe Haven. Attacking 12, take a check that one out.
6 1 bullet, 2 1 try to get shot.
Officer still stands for time? No. Offender in custody? Let me know.
Sweet. I'll let a supervisor know that let's attach.
There we go. Always got to hear that saxophone. What's up, night crew? Good evening. Oh, shoot. We're not doing calls yet. Let me switch that up. We're not doing calls yet. What's up, everybody? Thank you for hopping in. I want to say special thank you to Rosie for these day shows this week. If you're not sub, please go sub. Also, I see Busby in there creeping. And hold on, we got to share another channel too. Where did it go? It's coming up with some country singer. Hold on. Christina, do me a favor. Drop your channel link in mod chat if you can. I can't remember. I type in your name and it comes up a country artist. But I wanted to share yours too. Yeah, it's all country music. Dang it. Well, what's up, everybody? We'll get you that link here in a little bit. If not, or just drop it yourself, Christina, if you want. She does some stuff too. We're going to be Trevor Lee, I guess, was on the lab today. Part of the whole Tony shit. We're going to watch the full Tony video tonight. I was going to do... We'll get into that lab episode that we were talking about earlier today. The one with Chris McDonough and Gary Burcato. I know I mess up his name every time. We'll check that out. I might have to change up the plans. I don't know. I forgot Idaho 4. I forgot the Idaho 4 case has a court hearing that is open to the public Thursday at 4:30 Central. I was going to make a trip Thursday, and then today after the show, I was like, oh, shoot, there's court on Thursday. So I don't know if I'm going to go tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to go Friday. I haven't decided yet. I got to kind of think about it after tonight's show. What, I got some nasty weather coming? Nope. I should be good. I think tomorrow is when it's coming. I should be good tonight. If there is anybody that might be affected, just let me know and we can pull that up for you. But we're going to check out, shout out J for Justice. We're going to check out J for Justice's episode where she watched the whole thing. We covered, and man, did we cover it. It was like a 9 or 10 minute clip. But it's like right from the get-go. Like, come on, dude. We heard some shit yesterday. Now we're hearing this? Like, what the hell is going on, man? It's like every day you can sit there. What the hell is going on? All over. All over. So we're going to be checking out that. Shout out J for Justice. And then we're going to be getting into the lab episode where Trevor Lee was discussing all of this other stuff now. You know, you hear the stories, you know, about Tony still thinks that, you know, all this shit's legit. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like all the Idaho 4 people out there. Is it like the University of Phoenix online? You know? Is that where everybody got their shit? University of Phoenix online? Ridiculous. I don't know. What's up, Kid Kitty number 1, Kate number 3, Bev number 5, Busby number 6. What's up, Busby? Katrina. Crazy. Samantha, what's up? Mary 11, Moonvale. No. Be safe, detective. I am not under a tornado watch. I should be good. We got Radar Omega if we need to check it. Prayers to Iowa and their communities. I don't know what happened, but that does not sound good. I saw the storms. Thank you, Bev. Shout out Night Crew. I saw the storms going through, and I was just like, geez, what is it with these? It's like, and it started early too. What's up, Zen? Oh, look at all those emojis. Thank you. Appreciate that. What's up? What's up? Casey, Mama 5. What's up? You are not late. You are early. I think you joined when the music started. What's up, Mishy Girl, Jennifer, Lynn, Caddy? Hope you are too, Neo. Appreciate the kind words. What's up, Marcia? Yo, yo, number 38. Shout out to you. Yeah, it's I don't understand. Rosie, what's up? Susan? I don't know. We're gonna watch it. We watched 9-10 minutes of it. It was like, what the hell's going on? University of Phoenix online? Discount? What's up? You know? Kate? You know, it's sad. It's one thing, it's one thing. It's one thing when it's like in the chats, and it's another thing when it's like then creators. It's another thing when it's the people that are like the inner team, man. You know? It's almost like, to the Idaho 4 people, it's almost like the prosecution, right? It's almost like the prosecution saying they got all this shit, but it's just a bunch of fucking fumbaloos all over the place. Everybody's fumbling. It's like, what the hell is going on? Same shit. Over 20 tornadoes. Holy crap. What's up, Jazz? For real, man. Prayers. Oh my gosh. What's up, Sam? Late is my middle name, but not today. Shades. I love those shades too. I love that color. Norma. What's up, Cherry? Simply Solo. Mamak. 2 mile. Oh no. Kristen. What's up, Mello? It's just frickin'. It's horrible. Nebraska got hit. Minnesota, Wisconsin. No way. Here, let me see something. I don't think we've even showed it on here yet. Hold on 1 second. Man, look at that. Coming through by Tulsa, Oklahoma, Missouri, Some stuff coming into St. Louis here soon. Let me hit the animation on it too. Got some stuff coming into Missouri, St. Louis. Nasty stuff. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah, you can see all the storm chasers there. We can actually pull up like cameras and everything. So be safe here. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see the region. It's going to hit Wisconsin, Green Bay, Milwaukee, maybe Chicago. Probably Chicago, the way it's looking. No, it might not hit Chicago because it's kind of splitting up right here. Yeah, prayers. Well, like I wanted to make sure, like, if anybody's around, like, we can check certain areas and you can see. I want everybody to be safe, So I got it for myself because of the storms we were getting a couple weeks ago and having to be up till 3 in the morning, and the Weather Channel was a bunch of shit. And I'm like, yo, I just got to get a subscription to this thing. And then that way, look at all these tornado warnings. That way, if anybody's out there and we're on a show, and you guys want to, have any kind of updates or whatever, I want to make sure that, hey, can you guys, yes, so okay. There's all the storms right there. We got a little bit up there and a little bit up there, a little bit up here by New York. Some slow moving stuff. Man, crazy. But look at that. That's a huge system right there. Yeah, it's coming up. Let me see. To Canada. Yeah. Not the nasty. Not the nasty. I mean, it's going to be wet, but you're not getting... They're starting to die down as it gets closer to Lake Superior. So you should be okay. Yeah, it is. It's crazy. Crazy. So prayers to everybody here. Jeez, this is crazy right here. Look at all these tornado warnings. So please be safe. Ryan Hall, y'all. If any of you have to go down and seek shelter, please hop to Ryan Hall, y'all, and stay tuned while you're in shelter. Watch his show. As far as I know, he's live right now. So if you guys do have to go down, just bounce out of here. Search up Ryan Hall, y'all. Make sure you have him on your phone or whatever device. And you know what I mean? While this stuff goes on, just be safe, okay? Yeah, Ryan Hall, y'all, is like the best. All right, so I'm going to share this with you guys. Man, that's so... Oof. All right, I'm going to share this with you guys. This is the Amber Alert status. So if anybody does have any questions for this, just go ahead and click this link. And I want to say shout out, Caddy. Thank you so much. Appreciate your help. So there's that link for you. If you have any questions, right there. All right. You want to see the latest Amber Alert right here? Got another one. Now, when it comes to the link for the new, these all have the stamp. Okay, they all have the stamp. So when it comes to the new one, I can't find that link anymore. So I know somebody out there in the community does have it. So if you do, please go ahead and send it to one of us, and we'll go ahead and make sure. that we get it shared with you. I live in Stanley, Virginia, and I'm so glad it's never bad weather here. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What's up, Tiffany? So definitely keep that for yourself. Although the hospital, oh no. Did you hear about the little boy? No, I didn't, Casey. I didn't. You're welcome, Glenda. Thank you, Samantha. Yeah, so here's that for you. Now, here's the latest video from News Nation talking about Seth doesn't want a cold case. Okay. So I'm going to share that link with you. This is the petition. Just give me one moment. There's so many freaking links I have saved here. You know, I cover a lot of cases, you know. Like Judge. I do a lot of cases, I'm sorry. Let's see, petition. All right, here we go. All right, so this is a petition here. Okay, and this is going to go with what we're talking about here. And then we'll get into the rest of the stuff. So this is the petition. Oh, I thought it was going to make this bigger. Hold on. All right, there we go. I don't know. They probably still have it, Casey, because I ain't been there for... Gosh. I don't even remember when I went to Hardy's last. It has to be... a couple weeks, probably. The last time I went was the last time I went down there. But here's the petition, 18,000 signatures. The petition about the FBI. Now, we already know the petition isn't going to make them, take over. It's a process. It's what they have to do. But here's still the petition because public pressure does make a difference. And it goes along with the video that we're going to show you here in the intro. And then we'll get into that video from Tony. I think it's like 2 hours, something like that. So if it does get to parts where there's commentary, just for time, I'm going to trim it up. And we'll go ahead and talk about it too. But if you want to see, we talked about it earlier this morning, and it was like 1 hour and 45 minutes, about 10 minutes of stuff. And it's like, yo, Sebastian deserves better. So here's this.
The teenager vanished in the middle of the night from the Tennessee home where he was living with his mother and his stepfather. Seth Rogers, the teenager's father, made the call Sunday at a vigil for the boy, asking for the FBI to step in as the lead investigative agency. Sebastian was missing on the morning of February 26, and despite a few hopeful clues that turned out to be false, there have been no signs of the boy anywhere. The Sumner County Sheriff's Office is heading up the search, but Seth says the department has shown no sense of urgency in trying to find his son. He says people have told him they reported evidence to the department, but then got no response back. The Sheriff's Office says it's been working diligently on the case and that the FBI is already helping along with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. In fact, the TBI issued this Amber Alert on Sebastian the day.
Okay, hold on. I want to see exactly what she says, and then I want to see what Tony says.
False. There have been no signs of the boy anywhere. The Sumner County Sheriff's Office is heading up the search, but Seth says the department has shown no sense of urgency in trying to find his son. He says people have told him they reported evidence to the department, but then got no response back.
Okay, so she said people had told him. She said people told him they turned in evidence and got no response back. When you turn in evidence, do you expect a response as a regular civilian? No. Let me think about that again. As a regular civilian, when you turn in possible, do you deserve to get a call back about an update? No. So why do I mean, if you got a fucking callback, I would hope you were part of the investigation. Otherwise, you don't deserve shit. That's part of the investigation. Now, people out here, if we want to put 2 and 2 together and look at stripes and go, no, those ain't the same, well, then that's the community. Right? Right, Lynn. They're called. Right? What the hell is wrong with this world today? What the hell is wrong with this world today? What's up, Gracie? It's called an investigation for a reason. You don't deserve to know shit about what you turn in. Do you discuss it? Yeah. Yes, you discuss it. We discussed it. And Sparrow exactly right. And when they don't call you back, right? Because we went into this conversation before. When I reported a bag of bones and told them it probably had nothing to do with Sebastian, but I wanted them to come check anyway, right? That's what we were doing. They were there in 10 minutes. You can go watch the live stream when I was doing it, because walking up and down the road. If anybody knows the live stream, let me know. We'll fucking play it. Why not? I'll show you guys. Literally 10 fucking minutes. One showed up and then another one showed up. If they're not, I'm sorry that, I mean, listen, we all want to find him. But don't get upset because your tip wasn't nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I could see maybe that. Listen, I didn't promote any of my shit, none of my shit while I was out on my searches. I didn't pimp any of it. So maybe that's why I'm not taking it personal. I don't know. I don't understand it. There's no reason. It just, good evening to you, Norma. Thank you. I don't know. And then you hear this shit from Tony, right? About the grandma, or about Katie's mom being in contact, talking about breakfast. What? Then you hear the stuff today, and it's like, oh my lord. So can you imagine? It's like, it's no wonder. People are saying, yeah, we turned in shit and we ain't hearing shit back. Well, you don't deserve to hear shit in the first place. So, like, what the hell is this? What the hell is going on with this side of the fucking shit, man? Tony's going all over the place with diarrhea dialogue. Going all over. I mean, it's like going all over the place right now. The last couple days with everything he's saying. Like, what the hell? You know, like, what the hell? And then now we got people mad because, yo, You don't deserve to know shit.
On the morning of February 26th. And despite a few hopeful clues that turned out to be false, there have been no signs of the boy anywhere. The Sumner County Sheriff's Office is heading up the search, but
That's right. We don't even know. We don't even know what direction he left the house. I'm sorry, Norma, but it's right. It's diarrhea dialogue.
Sheriff's Office is heading up the search, but Seth says the department has shown no sense of
Right,
urgency in trying to find his son. He says people have told him they reported evidence to the department, but then got no response back.
Probably.
The sheriff's office says it's been
Probably because you don't deserve it, and who does? The people that are in the investigation. Like, who else? People that are part of the investigation.
working diligently on the case, and that the FBI is already
Verbal
helping
vomit.
along
There we
with the
go.
Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. In fact, the TBI issued this Amber Alert on Sebastian the day after he disappeared.
World's gone
But
crazy.
Rogers says a fresh set of eyes is needed and that it's time for the department to hand over the reins
Sharon?
completely to the FBI. For more now, we're joined by Seth Rogers, Sebastian's father, and Tony Mathis.
Hey, W. Smith, any of my shows, I do nothing but praise. I can't help what she says about me. Like, people need to fact check their shit before they start talking. You know what I mean? So, but anything over here, it's been nothing but praise about efforts and everything. Check my tapes. Check my tapes. Now, her on the other hand, oh, you should have heard what she was saying about me yesterday. Doesn't, and the sad part is, never heard it for herself, what I was saying. It's sad. Misinformation, not clearing it up, spreading it.
A spokesman for Seth and also a family friend. Thanks so much for joining us. Seth, this is not the first time you've called for the FBI to step in and take over.
Hey, I wasn't making up stuff she was saying. It was the other way around. So you gotta have a team to help you fact check your shit, or take 20 minutes to listen to what somebody really says, or you know what I mean? Otherwise, if you don't have the information, I don't know why you're talking.
Why do you think it's so important?
I don't want my son to become a cold case. And the way that I'm seeing things now, it'll be a cold case.
You mentioned that people are calling in with information. They're not getting calls back?
Well, they're not going to call back and let them know that they checked the information. What it is I've got people that have contacted me and been like, we found stuff. And we've contacted Sumner County to come pick it up to see if it has any relevance to my son being missing. And they just don't show up.
Tony, what do you think?
Well, what do you think they found? What do you think they found? Or they just don't show up? A fresh dirt pile that somebody sat at for 2 days to pimp you guys out? What do you think they found? Because don't you think if it was a pair of glasses, a pair of pants that match the description, like I said earlier, why would they wait one more day to try and find this child? Because the longer it goes, the longer he's missing, the worse they look. It's common sense. It's common sense. So, what is the evidence? What is it? An orange t-shirt? Yeah, it's probably because he wasn't reported as wearing an orange fucking t-shirt. What are we talking about here? A fresh dirt pile? What, you think somebody waited 3 months to then dig a hole? Do you see where the investigators are coming from? Oh, somebody's gonna wait 3 months to dig a fresh hole and leave a mound. Oh, okay. Oh, somebody found an orange t-shirt. Oh, okay. Like, what evidence? Like, what is it? What evidence? What is the evidence that is not being taken seriously? You got to look at the deeper picture. Okay? Do any of us know? What evidence? Because I just told you, can you tell me it wasn't an orange t-shirt that they're talking about? Can you tell me it wasn't a fresh dirt pile 3 months after he's missing? Like, what evidence are we talking here? Learn the evidence first, then discuss if something seems shady. You know what I mean? Because it could be an orange fucking t-shirt. So then if we didn't know it was listen, we don't know what shirt it is, right? Oh my gosh, that's so bad. They're not looking at evidence. But then if you knew what color it was, then it could totally change the whole dynamic of the fucking conversation. Oh, it's an orange t-shirt. Well, no wonder. Do you see what I'm saying? We don't even know what the evidence is in the first place that's being discussed. Will it be discussed? I don't know. Maybe Tony will discuss it. I don't know. But as far as I know, which is it? Like, you got to think about the deeper picture. Yes, on the surface. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. That too, W. Smith. Who says he didn't change his t-shirt? Right? But when you have to go off of what's reported from LE, W. Smith, and what's reported from LE is a black t-shirt. So if the t-shirt's orange, well, is it so, oh, it's ridiculous? No. It goes from ridiculous to, well, that makes it makes absolute fucking sense. From one end to the complete other, based off of know the evidence first. What evidence is it? We don't know. We don't know. Maybe they'll say, maybe the people that collected it, right? Because if the people that collected the evidence are the ones that are getting upset enough to reach out to the family and say, we've collected evidence and nobody's looking at it. Well, if nobody's looking at it, well, then why don't you announce the evidence? You know what I mean? Because if you still have the orange t-shirt in your back seat or wherever it is, well, say you have the orange t-shirt. If you're the one that collected the evidence or collected what is not being taken seriously, well, then bring it to the public's light so the public can say, hey, LE, that's a black t-shirt. Or they can say, hey, LE, it's an orange t-shirt. If you don't feel that you're being taken seriously when it comes to information, shout it from the mountaintop. Like, it's one thing to collect it and transfer it to law enforcement. Don't say shit, right? I'm not going to say any more about it unless I'm given permission. But son of a bitch, if they ain't taking your evidence seriously, shout it from the fucking mountaintops if you feel strong enough that it's wrong for them not to come look at it. Right? Exactly, W. Smith. Don't take no for an answer. If you feel it's relevant. Because I guarantee you, if you collected it and it's relevant, you don't think this whole true crime community is going to go in an uproar and put pressure on law enforcement? What is this world coming to? What is this coming to?
People are calling in with information. They're not getting calls back.
Well, they're not going to call back and let them know that they checked the information. What it is I've got people that have contacted me and been like, we found stuff. And we've contacted Sumner County to come pick it up to see if it has any relevance to my son being missing. And they just don't show up.
Tony, what do you think the chances are the FBI will in fact step in? They can't do that unless local officials there ask them to.
I think it's going to take great outlets.
Sorry, both of you can answer, but
Yeah.
Tony, you first, then Seth.
I mean, I think what it's going to take is it's going to take networks such as yours to put a little pressure on them to let them know that either one, we want some confidence that they're getting somewhere in the case, which means a little communication with Seth, which we're not getting, or, we want them to elevate the case.
What do you mean, Seth?
It should be, listen, I've been saying the whole time. That the FBI should be taken over because it's beyond. Like, this is nationwide. It's been nationwide. I've been saying the whole time the FBI should take over. Nothing against LE, nothing against local LE. But damn, it's bigger than local. Come on. It's been bigger than local. And again, what evidence? It could be an orange t-shirt, y'all. So whoever has the evidence, if they're not taking you seriously, there's nothing wrong with you saying, here's the evidence that's not being taken seriously. Okay? And I guarantee you, if it has something to do with the case, this community is going to go in an uproar, and they're going to cause some shit, and they're going to put some pressure on people, okay? Do us a favor, whoever it is, take that evidence, because it ain't being taken seriously. So it is it evidence? I don't know. Show it, people. Show it. Show why there should be no reason why they shouldn't be looking at it, okay?
Seth, you're not communicating with police?
Sumner County, I don't believe that text messages are a valid form of communication. I can't tell anything from your tone or how you're speaking to me. It's just like sending somebody an email in response to their questions, but it actually has more to do with how you respond than what you responded with.
Seth, you have a theory about what may have happened to your son. We should say your son Sebastian has autism, so he might have. Would he have difficulty being out and about on his own?
I believe he would.
Okay, so what's your theory about what happened to him?
Well, my theory is not new. It's just the last thing that I've been informed of is Sumner County has, as they said, no evidence that he ever left the house.
Right?
What does that tell you?
My son is invisible inside of a house that nobody's in.
Well, that's not true. So what, I mean, seriously, what do you think? I mean, do you think he's suffered some sort of foul play?
I don't know if there's foul play or not. I'm just stating that that's what they've told me. Well, if that's what you've told me in 3 months, let's have some common sense.
Seth, you also said that you got copies of some reports from Child Protective Services about how Sebastian was treated by your ex-wife. Is there anything you can tell us about what was in those reports?
No, ma'am. That is all confidential between me, DCS, and my attorney.
But you don't, and nobody thinks that anything in there might be relevant to what might have happened to him.
Sumner County has had these records since probably day one, maybe day two. I had to jump through hoops in order to receive them, or I was told I could go to Sumner County to receive a copy of them.
You know, when we last had you on, we were hopeful that there was a picture that had been found from North Carolina of a boy who looked like your son.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to go right back to that again.
So what, I mean, seriously, what do you think? I mean, do you think he's suffered some sort of foul play?
I don't know if there's foul play or not. I'm just stating that that's what they've told me. Well, if that's what you've told me in 3 months, let's have some common sense, you know?
Seth, you also said that you got copies of some reports from Child Protective Services about how Sebastian was treated by your ex-wife. Is there anything you can tell us about what was in those reports?
No, ma'am. That is all confidential between me, DCS, and my attorney.
But you don't, and nobody thinks that anything in there might be relevant to what might have happened to him.
Sumner County has had these records since probably day one.
Guarantee
maybe
it.
day two.
Guarantee
I
it.
had to jump through hoops in order to receive them, or I was told I could go to Sumner County to receive a copy of them.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, a copy. Yo, I guarantee you LE had that shit. Boom. You know what I mean? Like, boom. They probably had the copies of the household. They probably had copies of connected households. Come on. This is 2024. They probably had the main households one like within a day. Guarantee it. And then I bet you the other household, if that's how they do it, maybe 4 days, 3 days, if it came by mail from the beginning. I don't know about guy. Now, I don't know why you would have to. This is what I don't understand, because I went through a custody case and I was getting full custody of my daughter. I didn't need to get a lawyer. I represented myself. Okay, so I'm the one that created my own legal documents to represent myself in child custody. Okay? I'm the one that created the documents, worded the documents, organized the documents, did everything that I would need to as my own representation. I didn't have to ask or get some kind of legal representation to get reports, me being the custodial father. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's because I don't know. I don't know how it works with Tennessee's child services. But I know I didn't have to get legal representation in order to obtain documents. So I don't know why, because you're the custodial parent. Oh, that's fine, Christina. You're the custodial parent, you know? Why would somebody, is there anybody that practices child custody for any state? is there a reason? Or even if you're watching this on replay and you come across this question on this live that we're doing, drop it in the comment section. What would be the reason why you would have to get legal representation if you're the custodial father? Like, really? Yeah, you might have to go get a copy. You might have to go, because you got to prove that it's you. You can't just say, yo, I need some documents. No, you got to probably show up, show them ID. You know what I mean? You might even have to show them 2 forms of ID to prove that you are who you are, because they're not going to just hand over that shit to any Tom, Dick, and Harry. But why would you need... No, and I'm being honest, like, to any legal professionals, whether they're in live chat or you watch on replay or you come across this 6 months from now, do me a favor, drop it in the comment. Why would you need legal representation? A redacted copy. Okay. Why would you get a redacted copy? Listen, this is coming from a dad who got reports about the shit mom was doing to daughter, all right? I didn't get redacted shit. I didn't get nothing redacted. I read all the fucking ugliness of what was going on. I didn't get nothing redacted. Maybe it's the state. I don't know. I'm just telling you right now. I know from experience. I got the documents and I got them and they weren't fucking redacted, and I'm telling you right now. And when I asked for something, I fucking got it. I didn't have to say, hey, Billy Lawyer, do me a favor. Can you ring and ding the county and get... No, I called these people myself. I said, yo, can I have a copy of this report? Sure. 2 to 3 business days. 2 to 3 business days. Not redacted. Let me know, because I don't understand why anybody does. I mean, seriously, anybody. I'm serious. Because you're blood. You know what I mean? Like, you're the parent.
When we last had you on, we were hopeful that there was a picture that had been found from North Carolina of a boy who looked like your son. There's the picture. We're showing it right now. Whatever turned out with the picture? Was this another false lead?
It took took them 8 or 9 days to track down the mom of the child.
So it was just another boy who looked like Sebastian?
Really? I mean, yeah. I've seen pictures of the gentleman next to his mom in front of a Christmas tree, and it's just like, man, I mean, was hope.
Tony, this is...
Thanks so much for watching.
Why would they cut that off? What, is there another one coming? All right. That's why they didn't, when it came to, not letting him see the video and stuff like that, that's why. And like Tony said that night, when Tony was being first introduced, if you guys remember, they were talking about the video and not being able to see it. And Tony's like, it might have been his first night that he was introduced. And Tony was like, well, let's be honest, like, who knows what would have happened if you see this and then you go and try and, your own, and this, it could be trouble, blah, 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 blah. He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's why. It's nothing. It's, well, and that's the thing. Like, I think, and that's why I keep saying, does the FBI need to be, yes, they needed to be in control from the get, right? Like from the get, when you have no direction, you don't have you don't know for sure the outfit, you just know what's reported. You don't know for sure what time, like you don't know nothing. From the beginning, okay, local right away. After that, when you do your searches for a week, hey, we need to expand this, because there has not been a direction ever since the event took place of what direction, north, south, east, west, northwest, southwest, whatever. We don't know. No direction. So there's a reason they're not going to show it. It's because it could create, nothing harmful. It's like, so the LE, I think they're getting more of a bad rap than what I think they deserve. Now, other people, I'm not going to say that, their opinion's shit. I don't give a fuck. That's not, as far as I'm concerned, what I've been saying today. Like, come on, let's be real about it. Like, just like earlier, when we started watching this video. What's up, Captain? Just like earlier when we started watching this video. Is it an orange t-shirt? Is it a green t-shirt? Like, what kind of what are we talking about? Whoever has the the stuff that's not being taken seriously. Well, if it's been this long, well, then show it to everybody while you're all huffy puffy about it not being taken seriously, that you need to go to Seth and tell Seth. So then Seth tells the News Nation that LE's not taking stuff seriously. Well, what is it? Is it an orange shirt? Is it a black shirt? Like what? Because everything that we've seen, right? Everything we've seen, what has actually been connected? Nothing. So, do you see what I'm going? It's not necessarily the LE. Maybe it's inflated egos. Oh my gosh, this is an orange shirt and da da da. I can't believe they're not taking it seriously. Inflated ego. I don't know. Right on, Samantha. So let me see if there's like a continuation of this. Give me 1 second. Because that was kind of weird how it cut off like that. I don't know why. Why don't you just make it a 15-minute segment? Let me see here. If not, we're gonna go to the Tony conversation, okay? And we're gonna watch that first. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. So they just let it cut off and didn't. I don't understand that. I don't know, maybe they're waiting? I'm just double checking here real quick. No. Nope. Not seeing nothing. Okay. That's weird. All right, so I'm gonna go to we're gonna go to J for Justice. shout out to Jay for Justice. We're gonna watch. She has. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, she actually. Here, let me do this. She actually. She was using this link. So hold on one second. I'll just go that way. I can credit the original. It's gonna. Here we go. So J for Justice. So I'm gonna use. Here's that. This was the original. So we'll go ahead and highlight the original content creator of the Tony recording. So give me one second. Let me go to their channel. Sub up real quick. Okay, and then we'll click on it. All right, so this was Tony Mathis here. And this is the conversation that he had on TikTok. And definitely go sub also. Here's the link to the video. And go hit the like, drop a heart, drop a trophy. Go ahead and hop out here real quick. Hit that link. Come on back in. What's up, Courtney? Hit that link. Come on back in. Go drop a like, heart, trophy, whatever you feel like. Just leave a like and a comment in that video over there, just to show some support over at that channel right there. And shout out Jay for Justice. We're gonna check out this one. She had it in the description as well, and since we want to shout her out too, let me, because we were gonna use Jay's video. I thought it was her video. Let me see here. So we're gonna share her channel as well. So if you're not subbed to her either, definitely go sub. We're gonna check out this conversation here. This is from Tony. Now we watched like a 9-minute clip earlier. We covered it earlier. This morning. This is gonna be the full episode that we're gonna check out. And shout out to her, Real Savage. Appreciate her so much. We'll just sit here and wait a second, give people some time to come back in. Yeah, she is. I love Jay. I've never heard of this person, but we are subbed up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and play this. This is I don't know if it starts from the beginning. I don't know. I was watching Jay's. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit play on this. I have a question. Do they have like, is there a way, like, is there like, I know that they don't save. Do you get a notification in advance? Anybody? I don't use TikTok, yo. I don't use it. I refuse to get it. But we can still watch it. Now, do you get like advanced notification? Like, how does that work? Anybody that uses it, do me a favor, drop it in chat, because I would, if there's a way like I could get some notice, I mean, shit, we'll go ahead and record it. You know what I mean? And we'll just watch our shit too. Yeah, he does enjoy the spotlight, don't he, SM? Right? Keep it classy and civil. Contribution call out. Give me 1 second. Get that screen switch. And I want to say off the record, thank you so much for becoming a member. Appreciate your contribution to the show. And thank you for becoming a member. I was thinking about doing a members only live coming up here. in a couple days. Just little heads up. Thinking about it. I don't want TikTok either. Don't want it. Don't want it. But do they give you like an advance notification? Like, do they give you an advance notification like when there's going to be a live or like some kind of, is there a way that I could be like, oh hey, Tony's going to go live, let's go watch it? Or if we're not live, then I can sit and record it and then we can watch it later. That's like, I don't know. I never use TikTok. I don't care to, so I don't know how it works. Thank you, off the record. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much, Mama. And go make them memories with that grandbaby. Let's see. Most What? I don't even know what you're talking about, Audacity. I don't like how you're talking to my community. Actually, thank you. I don't like how you're talking to my community there. That's not what we're about. Audacity. You know what? I don't even like you. I just don't even like your energy. I know one of the angels timed your ass out. You know what? I'm just getting rid of you. Because I just don't. When you sit there, like, there's a way to talk to people. There's a way to talk to people. And then there's a way that you're just gross. And you're just gross. And I'm not even going to deal with your ass. Like, you're lucky they timed your ass out. I'm getting rid of your ass. Get out of here. I don't give a fuck. Like, I was watching your shit for a while. You know what? There's plenty other YouTube shows. I ain't the only one. Obviously. I ain't the only one. So, no. There's plenty other shows you can go hang out and treat people like that and talk to people like that. We don't do that shit here. Other people, they'll kiss your ass. Me? No. We're good. All right, we're going to get into this here. The late night viewing gives out information. Yeah, let me know if you know how it works, because I don't know. I'd like to be available to watch these live. Who knows? Maybe if they're live tonight, let me know.
And, I'll apologize for that, but we're getting information. I mean, we can go back to the trash truck. We can go to the, we've heard all kinds of things that.
What's up?
Too many inconsistencies.
Yeah, exactly. So, but there is no disputing what the Amber Alert said, and there's no disputing, and we brought it to TBI's attention that the flyer says that
I can't
he was
believe
last seen on February 26th, and they had an opportunity to change that, and they still haven't changed it.
Mm-hmm.
So are they not changing it because it's factual, or are they not changing it because they don't think it's significant? But clearly they're not changing it. So,
because you didn't fact check, bro.
That's my concern with the inconsistencies. So here's the big thing is Channel 2 cornered law enforcement, TBI, and said, hey, not only are you does Mr. Rogers feel like you're not communicating or whatnot, but they actually have evidence that has been tagged and bagged, and they have called, and nobody has called them back or showed up to retrieve the evidence. So TBI responds by saying that we got the clothing from Mr. Rogers.
Thank you, baby.
Although it was the same size, it was not related to the case.
Right.
Well, I talked to Seth tonight. He's the one that told me about the response. And the evidence that's been tagged and bagged has been in his vehicle and has never even been looked at by law enforcement.
Because let's be honest here, I want to say contribution call out Rukdon Valjean. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. The gifted membership is Caddy. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for the contribution. Appreciate that. Let me think here. To say that did they get a picture? Did they get a picture? Yes. They got a picture. Did you guys see my community post? And oh my gosh, the frickin' misinfo sheep here. Let's go back to memory lane here. All right. See this right here? Right? Okay, what date was this? This was 2 weeks ago. Is it going to tell me the exact date? No. Probably 3 weeks ago. See this? Does this look like fucking dirt, people? Does that look like dirt? Does that look like dirt? Oh, CJ found pants. Oh my gosh, please don't run into a fucking rock, okay? Please don't run into a fucking rock. What did CJ say? Did CJ say he found a pair of pants? No, CJ said these are Adidas pants style to look for per family inside and out. Because y'all saw the photo of the fucking, you saw the video of the pants, right? They were not the same. They were not the same. So when TBI gets the photos, they don't even have to go out there. When TBI gets the photos and they do exactly what CJ did, and he goes, yo, guys. And then we look at the video and we take screenshots and we zoom in and we examine it, and literally in 10 minutes, those ain't it. Why in the hell are they going to go pick up a pair of pants? That ain't it. I don't know. Maybe because they have nothing to do with it?
I guess we can see how, how things get misconstrued and why
I have
people
some questions.
Right. Misconstrued. So, yeah.
I mean, and you're laying information out there that you have.
Who misconstrued? Who's making up shit, bro? Who's made up a lot of shit the last 2 days, bro? You. Some shit that it's like, where did you get your fucking your fucking qualifications, bro? Like, where did you get your qualifications? Doesn't make sense. He should know better.
I've got with him, and you have checked this clothing. I mean, it's clothing that is Sebastian's size, and it's never even been looked at. It's still in the same evidence bag. It's still tagged. It's still with him at all times.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So
Well, stuff needs to be looked into again.
I agree.
I wanted to get on and say hello, and I didn't get to hear anything.
Yeah, you know what, you guys? I'm just going to go ahead and end the show tonight. Okay? I'm just going to go ahead and end the show tonight. We'll cover this stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll cover this stuff coming up here in the future. I'm just going to go ahead and end the show tonight. Looks like some bad weather's coming in. I didn't think there was, but it appears there is. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I don't know. Maybe look for me later. We'll see. I apologize, everybody.